Yeah, one of the things that C.S. Lewis said about, as he's just journaling, writing out his thoughts about this, he was like, I was never in danger of not believing in God.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That wasn't at risk.
Right.
What he was at risk, I think I even put it down here, what he was at risk of, what he was afraid of was, what will I now believe about God after this? Right? Being so desperate in his grief and calling out to God and feeling like the door had been shut in his face. Right? I'm not at risk of losing my faith, he's saying. I'm at risk of, what will I now believe about God and his goodness?
Yeah.
Will I continue to believe that he's good after this?
I can understand that, because I had moments like that too, where I share a lot of scriptures, standing for your healing and believing for your healing, because by Jesus' stripes you're healed, and that it's God's will for us to be healed. Because if you look at the life of Jesus, he went and he was healing everybody that came to him that wanted to be healed. He healed them. So, and you see by his life what God's will is. Now, not everybody gets healed, but I believe it's his will. And if we can stand on that and hold on to that. But when I went through the grieving, I went through those moments that I was like, do you really heal? You know, like you healed me before, you know, I had those moments where you don't always hear me, even though I'm standing on your word. So I went through those moments, but yeah, I had to come back to where one time I was driving and I was having those moments. God, why? And then I felt like he just dropped in my spirit. It wasn't the answer, you know, but at the same time, it is good enough where he was like, but if you don't trust me, what hope do you have? And I was like, oh yeah, I don't have hope in anything else.
Right,
so
right.
I have to keep holding on, you know, trusting him, because that's the only best hope that I have.
Yeah.